Good morning, fellow survivors, and welcome to day 8. This is pretty much starting right off from where we left after the Horde show. So, still waiting to see if I get a little bit more feedback on what to do about locations. Right now, it looks like building a new fort from scratch is in the lead rather than taking over the hunting lodge, which kind of makes sense because what we just did in this one was demonstrate how to reinforce an existing building. So if we wanted to do something different, we'd have to go the other way. Alright, so actually, I forgot. We need the light for the show. There we go. It's still early in the morning, so it's only like 6 o'clock. So what we're going to do today, rather than start to head out right away, is I am going to be using that treasure map that we found, and we're going to go for a little walkabout with that. Now, you see me kind of banging this stuff up. It's because I want to make, if we're going to be using this as a foraging location, I want to make it a little bit better for defense, and I want to fix the mistake I made before, which was putting the spikes too low. So what that means is we're just going to take a bunch of wood frames, and we're going to fix our altitude problem here. And then while we're on a walkabout, we will look for things that we can use both to build the new structure and to reinforce this one, which means we'll be collecting some wood to build spikes. We will be trying to get material to make concrete, and then we'll go from there. So, but yeah, we have that treasure map that we found like day 3, so I figured rather than start heading over right away, I'm going to take that treasure map and we're going to go do a treasure hunt day, because that seems like a good thing to do on the first day after a horde. And we'll see if we can find out anything interesting, and then while we're out, we will collect some resources and get things going. I'm just going to bounce this around the rest of the house, and I'll join you on the other side. About enough spikes to go around the house once those are done. Whoops, jump over the clay pit. So, in case anybody was wondering where that episode 8 special show went that I had been talking about, where did my wood frames go? There we go. Okay. So in case anybody was wondering where that episode 8 show went, I had wanted to put up something from the base that I'm running in a non-One Life Challenge show, or One Life Challenge playthrough that I'm playing right now, but apparently there was a gas leak on my block, so I had 2 days of jackhammering this past weekend, which made filming that episode actually impossible. There would have been no way for you to hear a single thing I was saying. Honestly, I spent most of the weekend trying to ignore the noise with headphones on, so that unfortunately didn't really work out quite well. So what we're going to do is I'm going to save that for a future episode, which gives me a little bit of time to build it up and make it even more spectacular. So what we're going to do is we're just going to consider episode 8 to be a lost episode. That way we stay on our correct rotation as far as 3 weeks of real time being 1 week of game time. So I'm in here in the land that I don't like going into because there's dogs. And you'll notice the reason I'm doing it is I'm hitting these pieces of stone, and I'm getting stone and sand, and that's going to give us the best possibility for trying to make concrete. Because I'm thinking when we make our new base, since we have access to a concrete mixer, we might just go ahead and go right to the good stuff. So while my wood spikes are being built, and it's still early enough in the day, I'm going to crank out a little bit of this. I'm going going to try to blow through these, and then we will get back to going for a treasure hunt in just a couple minutes. That's 1,000 stone and about 400 sand right there. So the way that those numbers worked out is for each hit on that guy, I was getting... Let me just... don't mind if I do. And I can replace you here. Okay, so for each hit on that other guy, I was getting roughly 5 stone and 1 sand. The sand was every other, but it was 2 at a shot. So for each hit, I was getting 5 stone and 1 sand. Now on here, as you can see, for each hit, I'm getting 4 stone and 2 iron. So it really comes down to, it's about a wash as far as the stone goes. Going up into the land up there is a little bit better, but not terribly so. Fixing a hole where the zombies get in. Alright, and... home sweet home. What do I have in supplies? A lot of stuff that I just dumped in there, and you know what? We're going to be bad, and we're just going to do more of a dump, and I will clean all of this out overnight, but I don't feel like doing it right now, so won't need that, won't need that. That's a spare. Junky food. Bring the blunderbuss. Okay. So cobblestones, leave that here. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Come over here, grab more sand. Grab some more cement. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Probably won't need the antibiotics. I mean, if I didn't need them for a horde day, I shouldn't need them for today. Grab the treasure map. And I think that's going to be it for that. Okay, so we're going to get this guy started with as much concrete mix as I can. And we're going to get this guy started making as much cement as we can, which at the moment is none. So we're just going to burn off some stone instead so that we can make some more cement when we get back. Now at this point, I don't need to carry that sand, so you can wait here. And you're going? You are going. Okay. Whee! Wow, I didn't notice that when the spiders came in, they apparently did some damage to that railing from the inside. That's not bad. It doesn't look like they hurt anything important, so I just sit down on my wood. That's fine. If screamers show up, they are not going to do any damage that's appreciable to the structure, as long as we do this. Why did you stop making wood spikes at 16? I had you programmed to make like 80. Crap. Okay. Minor setback, minor setback. Did I jump off a bunch of wood spikes upstairs and that was an overflow, maybe? Do I just not know what I'm doing? Can't fix it, all my wood's upstairs. This is what happens when I take off, like, a week of gameplay here. I apparently lose my damn mind. No spikes up there. Alright, so... Alright, so I am not going to sit around all day and wait for that forging material to be done. And I'm not going to sit around all day and wait for spikes. So what we're going to do is we are going to hope that the spikes that I'm going to be able to get ready in time here are going to be sufficient to deal with whatever screamers show up. Since I won't be in the neighborhood, the only thing that should show up is the screamer, and they should be trying to get to that forge, which means they should be trying to walk up to this wall, which means they should run into spikes. I have leveled a bunch of times, which we are going to use to our advantage for the treasure hunt. Do I have my shovel with me? Yes, okay. Would have felt really dumb going on a treasure hunt without a shovel. Over there. Okay. Not going to worry about him. He hasn't even spotted me yet. Alright, I'm impatient waiting for the rest of the spikes, so that's going to be sufficient. We're going to roll out and not worry about the rest of those guys. But what we are going to do is, because we know we're going on a treasure hunt, let's find the treasure hunter. There we go. And to try to make it easier to find what we're looking for, we're going to get all three of those. Feel free to leave me in the comments if you think buying Treasure Hunter is a good idea or a bad idea. I know some people feel both ways about it. To whom it may concern, if you come to possess this note, then quite possibly I've been eaten by the dead. Follow this map to one of my many valuable treasure locations I buried to keep safe from Crazy Jake. Ooh, from Crazy Jake. Interesting. If you find it, you may put good use to it. Best wishes, Nicole, with an odd spelling. Okay, Nicole with an odd spelling. Let's see where your goodies are. Let me see. There we go. Okay, so we need to go. Wow, that looks like it might be right along the edge of the river or close to it. Which is odd because, you know, we wanted to do that to avoid heading where we wanted to where we're going to be setting up our base first, and we're going to be right around the corner, so this ought to be fun. I'll cue up a little bit of traveling music, and I'll see you guys when we get there. And the irony of putting all that meat in there while my stomach's growling is not lost on me. This was the first day where I didn't end the... Well, the last show was the first day where I didn't end the day by giving off totals and making sure that my health was all the way up. So because of that, I'm a little low on food at the moment. I'm going to eat some canned stuff that I've got. I'm going to hold on to the sandwiches in case I need them, but honestly, I'm at 28%. I should be okay. I got my meat box right there in the middle of the street. And let's go see if we can get that. Start off as a nice sunny day, and then now it's getting all overcast again. I really apologize for the screen quality during this zombie apocalypse. The whole thing has been very, very overcast and difficult to see, and I'm sorry about that. Okay, so we are in the zone as far as trying to find our treasure goes. It's going to be a couple below the surface, so we're just going to start digging and see what we can come up with. Oh, look at that. So quick. AK-47 schematic. We'll read that. Herbal antibiotics recipe. We'll read that. Don't feed the bears, and you're nothing special for challenges. So, we got 2 challenges we can look at a later date. Not a lot else in there. I was really hoping for a little bit more, but we'll take it. It was a fun little outing. We also found, you know, a new location that we can look at on our map. And we got our meat box there. I think I'm going to go grab the meat box and then head back to the forge and try to get some things rolling. Although, since it's probably just going to be the exact same trip we took on the way out, I will probably just bounce right past that for you guys and see you when we get back to camp. Okay, well past curfew, but at least we made it back before nighttime. I'm going to just drop these few extra spikes I have, and then we can go inside. I'm not hearing any screamers, so that's a good thing. Can I fix that hole? Yes. Okay. Going around the other side, drop a few more. I'm not going to muck around out here trying to collect resources for the last 15 minutes. I want to get inside just in case. And, honestly, because we need some food. Alright, so we are going to bounce inside. We're fairly unprotected. We're carrying meat. Let's not mess around with this. And it is really dark. Overcast storm plus nightfall makes it dark. Alright. Oh, and just in time. Alright, so let's grab ourselves a little bit more coal. Wood is becoming a commodity. I'm sure eventually coal will also become a commodity. Alright, so we've got some meat. We've got some eggs. Let's do some quick cooking. Alright, so that's going to be good for that. We've got... Where? I'll show you how these bad boys work, in case you're unfamiliar. Alright, so we're out here. Out in the darky dark. On our little walkway. And even with my light on, you can see this is a whole lot of not seeing anything. If I turn my light off, it's even more of not seeing anything. Like, I'm facing the building right now. Alright, but night vision goggles, we can see a bit more. And if there was anything moving around out there, it would be reflecting some of this light, and we'd actually be able to see it pretty well. So these things are going to be nice for us to try to do things when we, make mistakes and we're out way too late. So that's going to be helpful. However, let's go ahead and end today's show. We are level 22. Our wellness is 111 out of 200 and still climbing. Food is 87 or 86%. Water is 99. Zombie kills looking like 76. Player deaths is 0. 8.5 hours into this, so we're still doing good. So not a lot of activity today, but that was to be expected. I really expected that the treasure hunt would be a better show, but I guess I need to up my Treasure Joe a little bit first. I'm going to spend some time tonight getting stuff prepped to head out to our new location tomorrow. You guys bed down, find a safe place, and I will talk to you tomorrow. If you like the show, please like, subscribe. If you have any comments about how to make it better, please leave them in the comments below, because I'm always trying to make the show better. Other than that, have a good evening, find a safe place to bed down, and I hope the zombies don't get you.